So, you guys find yourself in this dungeon, in this room, and the room that you are currently in, as you stand here, you guys came in the south door. You have... let me see. That was actually supposed to be a door, not a wall. Let me quickly fix that. I think. Upon investigation, there is an entry to the north, or appearingly a door to the north, and supposedly a door to the west, and there is the door that you came in through. This room is covered in square tiles, alternating black and white, and a cube of solid stones stands in the southwest corner of the room. You guys had already beaten, I don't think I put anything in here, so we're actually just going to ignore that. There also appears to be a treasure chest standing on top of the stone cube.
It's a mimic. I'm calling it now. It's a mimic.
Nico, I'm actually going to move you here for a second. Because it's actually where you were standing. So it's like right down here where my cursor is. So if you look for the Game Master cursor, it's like right down there in that corner. Jay has redeemed Lady Luck. I should really start writing these down. Give me one moment, Jay, while I go back and take a look at that. So what are you guys doing?
There's some kind of like massive construction around my house.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear that in the background?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
We will deal with it.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us know.
Life happens. It's no big deal.
I'm going to try closing some windows, so I'll be right back.
No worries. While we're waiting for that, Jay, what is your question about D&D rewards? What are you guys doing?
I am going to poke that chest with my stick. Well, staff.
Thunk. It sounds like wood.
We can hear the chest.
You can hear the staff poke thump against the chest. It sounds like wood. The chest sounds like wood, hollow wood.
Can we hear ourselves?
No.
I'm gonna sit there and just be like blah 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 blah. Does any sound happen?
No.
So we could hear that, but we still can't talk. But that's still sound.
So for Jay, for Lady Luck, best time for that would be during combat. If you're getting skill checks, best time for that would be during when they're going to take skill checks. If it says attack, it's usually in combat. Blah, blah, yeah. So you can hear the chest thunk, but nothing else. You can't hear anything else.
I'm going to point to Vincent and then point to the chest, basically gesturing like, hey, you should open that.
Oh, Vincent will go to open it.
The chest is locked.
I look at the others and kind of point at my back and wiggle it.
I'll nod.
I'll smash the lock.
Roll me an attack roll, please.
I am back.
Welcome back.
15.
15. You managed to hit the lock? It doesn't... you managed to hit the lock, so roll me your damage.
Damage 8. It should be bludgeoning, but it says slashing.
Cool, that's fine. Bludgeoning 8. You managed to hit the lock. You managed to do a fair bit of damage to it, but the lock does not give.
I'll do it again.
Okay. Roll it.
Oops. 25
That'll hit.
with 5 damage.
And the lock snaps at its weakest point and falls to the ground.
It's kind of raises his arms and go, woohoo! Except no one can hear it, I guess.
Yep.
What's inside? As I pop it open.
As you pop the chest open, several things stand out to you. Somebody got a notepad?
I do.
I'm working on it.
Cool. You let me know when you've got
Go for it.
the skilled knowledge. So that's going to be for like skill checks and whatnot, Jay. So if I ask for like acrobatics or perception checks or anything like that, that's going to be your skilled knowledge. You good?
I'm good.
All right. Inside, you find 2,100 copper, 400 silver, 100 gold. You also find 4 diamonds. You find a carnelian. You find... Pardon?
Chameleon?
Carnelian, the like gem or the rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a red type of stone, if I remember correctly.
You find what looks like 2 scrolls and 2 potions.
That it?
Awesome.
That is everything that you find in the chest.
I have a question about scrolls real quick.
Yes.
So, if someone was to open this just to see, like, hey, what kind of scroll is this, would that activate the scroll?
No.
Or do you have to do something specific to learn whatever is on there?
Generally when it comes to scrolls, opening them does not activate them. In order to activate the scroll, you have to be able to read it. You have to actually go through and read the scroll for it to be activated.
Cool. Can I open these scrolls and see what scrolls they are specifically?
Sure. Absolutely. As you open the first one, you are, at the moment, unable to determine what type of scroll it is. But the second one, you are able to actually understand it. And not being able to speak out loud would not activate the scroll just reading it. It is actually a scroll of heroism.
Oh, the WoW nerd in me likes that. The D&D nerd in me has no idea what it is.
That's quite all right. What you're going to do is you're going to write these down because I didn't have time to get them all set up for you guys. You're going to write them down just that you have it. And we will go ahead and put it into your inventory after game today.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so you find that one of them is a scroll of heroism. The other one you're not quite sure.
Is it that it's written in a language that isn't common, or is it just
roll me
weird?
an Arcana check.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Very nice. Yuki, so Hig, I get that you rolled. You got what did you roll?
Arcana 22, I was going to peek my head over and see what the scroll was.
Yuki is actually able to identify this before you. Well, you both come to the conclusion at the same time. The reason Yuki can't read this scroll is it's not intended for divine magic users. It is actually arcane magic.
So, would I understand it then?
You can use arcane magic?
Yes.
Then yes, you would be able to read it.
do. Actually, I think it's one of my specialties.
Then you would be able to read it.
What does it say?
It's a scroll of Mage Hand.
Ooh. Like just standard?
Just a
like...
standard Mage Hand spell scroll.
I'm just gonna pass it over my shoulder to Hig and basically gesture, here you go.
Yep.
So, again, is this... Do you need to... This is a... You can use it without an audio component kind of thing?
For this, you would actually need the vocal component.
Okay.
You have to... So the way I work with scrolls is in order to trigger them, you have to read them out loud or you have to transcribe them onto something else in order to trigger them. So
okay.
if you're taking the Mage Hand and you're putting it into your book, the scroll burns up and disappears, but it will appear in your like a warlock or sorry, not a warlock, a wizard's spell book. That is considered a use, but it is then in their spell book. They can use it or they can memorize it however many times they want for the day, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So there's a couple of other items in there.
Yep, there are 2 potions.
There are. Is anybody investigating?
Well, I was going to say, would an Arcana check tell me what the potions were, or investigation is better?
Yeah. So the first one, the first one is actually a potion of greater healing. The second one, now it's interesting. You have no idea why this would be here, but it's enough for 1 dose of protection from magical silence. It's enough for 1 person to drink.
Ooh.
Would that work like the rest of the time we're here?
You don't know.
Or is it like 1 roll in your bed?
Yeah, is it like a permanent immunity? Is there like a... Or is it... We'll find out when we drink it.
Roll me an insight check.
Both of us?
Just Hig, because Hig's the one examining it right now.
That would be a no. I got an 8.
Yeah, you're not sure. You do know that if you drink it, though, whoever drinks it will be able to make noise.
Okay, then. Hig will get out her little whiteout board that she's been using to communicate. Put all that information out for people to read.
Okay. And the rest of you?
I'm gonna write in my notebook that I should probably take that, since y'all have weapons, and I'm a healer that needs to speak.
Nico!
That is a very good point.
Nico, you've been really quiet. What are you thinking about all this?
There's nothing in there I can use, other than the potion of greater healing. So I'm just letting everybody take what they need.
Okay. Floor is open, guys.
With his phone, Vincent is just gonna type out. Yeah, give it to the healer.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a note that we should probably give the healing potion to Vincent or Nico.
Wait, Vincent.
Well, Vincent will say that he already has one.
Okay. Let me make sure of something.
Yep. You do what you need to do.
I have 3 potions of healing, so...
This is a potion of greater healing, though. It does more. It does more in the way of healing.
Okay.
It's a for the frontline fighters type potion.
It's like an emergency. Oh shit! I'm in danger. Type potion for the frontline fighters.
It's your spinach can.
Yes, exactly.
How to make yourself sound old in 2 seconds.
Sorry, what was that, Nico?
I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay. And the rest of you?
Was that everything in the chest?
That's everything that you can see in the chest.
Vincent says, well, obviously I get the diamonds, right?
Can you speak?
Well, he says that with his phone. Typing text, showing them.
Okay. That's up to you guys. You guys are the one that's going to have to divvy this shit up.
You go over right in this up.
Hig's only real interest was the scroll.
Sorry, Nico, you cut out there. What did you say you wrote out?
I don't need the diamonds.
So I'm going to scribble down, sell them later, divvy up cash,
Thumbs up
party
from
funds.
Vincent.
Thumbs up from
Thumbs up.
Rico.
Sell them later.
All right, so who's carrying the extra coin? Vincent will ask again. For the unless I say otherwise, Vincent is just basically going to communicate with his typing on his phone.
Yeah, we might as well make this easy. When we communicate, it's like phone, scraps of paper, whiteboard, you know, that sort of thing.
Whatever you guys got.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Doesn't Vincent have the bag of holding?
I think so.
I thought I didn't have that in my inventory. No.
I thought
Interesting.
our Elven man was carrying that for some reason.
Let me...
This is something we should probably keep track of, guys.
Yeah, let me check something here.
It might also have been our gnome.
I'm hoping it's not Lobelia.
That's actually what I'm checking for. Give me 1 second.
I thought you guys had taken all... Oh no, wait, the body got taken, didn't it?
Yeah, it
We
did.
got snatched before we could get anything.
Let me see here. Inventory. She has... Doo-doo-doo. Looks like she has one backpack. I don't see it in her inventory if she had it. Let me check her notes. Let me check her extras. Just okay. Apparently, Gabby's just under extras. Awesome. I love it. I don't see it in her inventory, so that means you guys have it somewhere. Which means we can assume that whoever wants to take it from this point can take it.
On a side note, while people are thinking of who wants the bag, I don't.
Hig's like, I already got too many fucking bags here. Like,
Yeah, I got plenty. However, I know I said that Hig had no interest in the diamonds. I'm going to rephrase that statement. She will definitely want a share of those because while they have no monetary value, they do make great tools in general. I even looked it up in like the D&D stuff, and yeah, they can be used to make better tools, basically.
All right.
are you guys just gonna like camp out in this room?
Is this the room that we came into right after killing the zombies?
This is the same room with the zombies.
So yeah, there's
Didn't we say last session that, yeah, we were going to rest for a few minutes in this room because holy crap, zombies?
I think we did, yes.
okay, so you guys can all hit your short. How long do you guys plan on resting for?
Probably not long, like just a breather.
Just a breather.
I mean, what's considered a short rest?
Short rest
I
is
think
4 hours, give or take. Somewhere between an hour to 4 hours. It's not enough to get back everything, but it's enough to get back certain things for certain classes.
I was gonna say maybe just an hour to rest.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll count that as a short rest. You guys can hit your short rest button.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Other than that, in this room, you have what appears to be a door to the north. You have a door to the west. You have your stone walls, including an indentation wall to the east, and the door that you came into to the south.
Want to go north?
Quick question.
Sure.
Does Higgs' compass work in here?
Are you looking at your compass?
Yes.
Your compass appears to be spinning around in circles.
Shit.
Sounds good to me.
Point at the door up here, and
Yep.
we will go there. Also, since nobody really made a call, I'll go ahead and say Vincent will keep the bag of holding on him, if that's fine by everybody.
Sure.
This makes more sense.
All right. Oh,
Sorry, so Hig is going to take some chalk and just number all of the doors, basically.
'Kay.
And whichever way we go, she's going to mark that door as, just with an extra squiggle kind of thing.
Okay.
cool.
Basically, a we've been through here line.
Yeah. I have a
Nice.
feeling.
Smart idea.
Okay.
So the extra gems and the coin we just got, Vincent will put in the bag of holding, and it'll stay there until we're done with this, and then we can divvy up at some point.
Cool. So you guys are heading north. Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you head north, the north door appears to be wooden. As you approach it, it is shut.
I can't move my thing.
You can't move your thing. One moment.
I apologize for whatever the hell is going on.
It's not your fault.
Oh, my lines are going all over the place. It's
Oh, it took it a second.
Hold on.
there. I'm so sorry.
Alright, try that. Oh yeah, your lines did kind of go everywhere, didn't they? Cool, guess
Yes,
what?
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. There you go.
No.
Meow. So you want to make sure that your person icon is selected, not the pencil. The pencil is how you draw on the map.
Yeah, I was trying to put the actual physical numbers on, but it was being all weird, and because of the lag, it was just wherever I was moving my cursor is where I was drawing.
Okay, so do you want me to mark it for you then?
Could you?
Yeah, one
Please?
moment.
Thank you.
How do you want me to mark it? Where do you want me to mark it?
Just each door, numerical clockwork, and then whichever way we end up going, just put an extra squiggle next to that one.
Sorry, whichever door numerical clockwork, what?
Numerical order clockwise.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You want it Okay,
Yes.
So you guys came in through this door. And you guys are choosing to go north. So this would be 1, I guess? And you went through this door?
Yeah.
1.
Awesome. Yeah, that's perfect.
2, 3. Okay. So as you head up to this door, it is a wooden door. It is shut, but it does not appear to be locked at the moment.
So, on his phone, Vincent will just say, "Who wants the door? Me? Someone else?"
Hig's just going to point at you. You seem to be doing good at just bashing them in.
I'm also pointing at Vincent.
I'm also pointing at Vincent.
Vincent types on his phone, 1, 2, 3, not it. No. Alright, so up to the door.
Yep.
Give it a quick knock with the handle of my bat.
The door actually swings open. So in order to unlock, in order to open a door, you are going to see where that door icon is on your screen? Click it for me.
Open.
Look at that, you can open doors. If it's locked,
Hey.
if the door is locked, I will have to unlock them for you. But, and as
Ooh, it's dark in here.
as you approach, as you move down this pathway, you can move up another square. As you move up another down this path, you see what happens to be another wooden door in front of you. This one is shut tight.
I'll knock on it.
Nothing.
I'll go for the handle.
The handle does not turn.
All right. I'll go for the other handle
There is no other handle. There's only one handle.
with my bat. I mean, the handle of my bat.
Okay, so you're attempting to break the door. Awesome.
So 10 to hit.
10, 1 second. That'll hit.
13 damage.
The door cracks and groans and creaks, but it doesn't open. 1 second. Okay. Welcome home.
All right.
Okay.
I don't hear anybody saying no to what I'm doing. So roll again.
Yeah, no.
To hit.
Okay, so you attempt to hit it again.
Yep.
Okay.
26 to hit. 13 damage.
26 to hit, 13 damage. The door shatters, and I need you to make me a reflex saving throw, please.
Okay.
Or not, sorry, not reflex. Make me a dexterity saving throw, because we don't have reflex here.
Yes, yes. Saving throws. The hell? There it is.
Dexterity saving throw, left hand of the sheet, up underneath your stats.
Rolled.
Give it a second. It might take a moment. If it doesn't pop
Yep,
up, if it doesn't pop up in a moment, I will ask. There we go. What did you roll?
22.
22. Excellent. So you take your bat, you swing at the door the second time. The door shatters. It fucking explodes into like splinters. And a moment later, you hear a hissing sound, and you manage to jump back just in time as some sort of gas emits from the wall on the other side. It doesn't cross the door threshold, but you also manage to jump back just in time. And about 3 seconds later, it's gone.
Huh. Just
And-
kind of hands up so everyone else behind me can hear it. Then after it's gone, I just thumbs up
Okay.
and I'll peek inside.
You'll peek inside.
Yeah.
So among what you notice in this room, give me 1 second here. As you take a peek inside, you notice that there is an archway to the north. There is a kind of a door to the west. There is another door, might be to the south, just a few feet from you. There's also a forge and an anvil that sit in the northwest corner of this room, and the sound of drums can be faintly heard near the north wall.
I'll type that out on my phone, the things I'm seeing and hearing,
Yep.
and then I'll show the rest of the party. And point right at the spot where it says I hear drums.
That would be over around here near the north wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Like, guys, this is your story. Give me 1 sec, I have sirens coming.
I'm just looking
Hi.
through my thing real quick.
I kind of want to avoid the north wall. The north wall is concerning. Especially considering this was a trapped room.
Does it look like the forge has been used recently?
Roll me an investigation check.
Sure.
I was thinking of the wrong backpack. Damn. I'm going to do a quick reminder to everyone in case y'all don't remember. Last time as well, you each received an alchemist's fire flask from me.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nico, what did you roll?
16.
This anvil looks like it has not been used in quite some time. The forge that sits next to it has long since grown cold.
Lord, damn you. I rolled a 14 on just a general investigation of the room.
All right. So as you're looking around this room, you're looking around the earthen walls. Please forgive the cobblestone walls. I needed something for walls and something for floor. The walls here are still earthen. As you're looking around this room, you do happen to find a couple of coins over near the forge as well, totaling about 10 gold altogether. Other than that, like I said, you see the north archway to the north. You see a door to the west and a second door to the south.
Vincent is just gonna kind of stand in the middle of the room and keep a watch out while people have a look around. Like anything that might come in from either one of the doors.
Okay.
Or from the archway north.
Okay, so Vincent's running watch. Please roll me a perception check.
In the meantime, is my compass still going all weird?
It sure is.
Would you mind doing something similar, the same thing that you did with the last room to this one? With the numbers on the doors?
Yeah, one moment.
Thank you.
12.
You don't notice anything. There you go.
Awesome.
Can I check the doors without opening them to see if they're...
Yep. Roll me an investigation.
Okay, hold on. One.
You're more interested in the walls around them. You're not quite sure what's going on, but something seems slightly suspicious to you.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something in my
Yep.
face.
Absolutely. Ilardis, Yuki, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna poke at door number 3.
You poke at door number 3. What are you attempting to do with door number 3?
Just see if it's locked.
Door number 3 is not. This wooden door apparently is... The handle turns. It rattles and it turns.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, you open the door.
I am not stepping into anything. I am just opening the door so that we know this one opens.
It appears to be a corridor.
Yeah, I am not splitting the party. I am staying in here. But we know there's another open door.
Okay.
I just realized one of my spells was not prepared, and that's why it wasn't showing up.
Whoops.
Uh,
Anything else? Hilardis, what are you up to? You've been highly quiet.
I've just been looking around with a arrow knocked in the or in my bow, basically waiting for anything to jump out.
Roll me a perception check.
Ten.
10. You don't really notice anything other than the anvil and the forge. Again, the couple of doors. Nothing really seems threatening in this room to you.
Lotus just shrugs and still kind of keeps an eye out and keeps an arrow knocked. To be
Okay.
on the safe side as Kiba's kind of sniffing around.
Okay. That drumming from the north wall seems to get a little louder. Hig, what are you investigating?
The wall along where that sound is coming from. Well, like, I'm trying to, like, get as close to hearing it as I can, basically.
So you put your ear up against the wall, and you can hear that drumming intensify and get a little louder and a little louder, but not quite. It's muffled, like it's traveling through some sort of dirt or maybe water or something.
So if I was to, like, hazard a guess as the closest door to go towards it.
Door number 1.
Okay. And do I recognize the type of drumming that it is?
Nope. Just standard drumming.
I guess she'll go take a closer look at the other two doors, just see if there's something in particular that sets them apart.
So door 3 and door 4.
Yes.
Roll me an investigation check, please.
hey, real quick, would that drumming have getting closer be noticeable by all of us? Since it's really the only sound we're hearing?
In this case, yes, it would be noticeable by all of you.
All right.
Hig, as far as you can tell, there is nothing. There's nothing different about these two doors. They're both wooden doors. One of them appears to be a little more crafted, a little better than the other, but sorry, the west door appears to be crafted a little better than the south door, but.
And the door to the north.
It's an archway, actually. There's no door there.
Oh.
Vincent is going to kind of, with his bat at the ready, situate himself here.
Okay.
Like, not raised up, just,
Yep.
ready to come up if he needs be.
Not threatening, but more posturing and getting yourself ready. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, approach slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff as well.
It gets a little louder.
I'm gonna pull out my morning star and go sneak behind Vince because protect me, Tanky.
As you guys move towards the archway, it tends to get a little louder and a little louder. How close are you guys getting?
As
Like
soon
if-
as my map scrolls up, I will tell you.
Like, who's green
That's
here?
Hig. Hig is the green
okay.
dot. If you look underneath, you should be able to see your names too.
I can only see Yuki's name. Weird.
Interesting.
I can see everyone's.
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah, I can see my name, and I can see your dots' names.
Yeah, the
But-
dot's names.
Under characters, I can't.
Okay, let me quickly 1 second. think I can fix that here.
Yeah, so Hig is basically just right in the entrance. But she's like nudging herself to the edge, trying to like blend into the wall.
Okay. The moment you step through that doorway, or the archway, the drumming stops.
What happens if I slowly step back out of the archway?
The drumming picks up again.
So, until somebody's gonna stop her, Heg's just going to on, off, on, off, on.
So Vincent is gonna look at Ilardis, kind of wave to get his attention, and then kind of just gesture to his eyes and down the hall through the arch.
On.
Here, you guys.
I'm gonna start making my way.
You guys should be.
And then-
you guys should be able to see your
Go ahead.
names now.
Yes, I can. Thank you. So, Vincent is actually going to reach down and grab at the back of the collar of Hig's shirt and just kind of pull her away from the hallway.
Okay. The drumming stops as Hig is pulled back through the door, or through the archway.
You'll get a very put out sad pout.
Mm-hmm.
She was having fun.
And just kind of reposition Hig kind of like behind.
She blows you a raspberry, but obviously you can't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to gesture for you to just go on ahead.
That's when you hear the familiar voice ring out. Oh, what's the matter? Are you guys scared?
I'm gonna nod vigorously because yes, I am.
Well, you're gonna
Dragon voice or...
No, this is Labelia's voice.
Ah.
Well, you're gonna have to find me if you want to get out of here.
That ain't right.
Hig waving the middle finger in the air.
Mm-hmm.
How dare that dragon bitch make our friend taunt us?
So Vincent goes into the hallway.
Yeah, you go into the hallway, and it's literally just a corridor. If you move, you can move up 2 more squares. There you go. And there's a choice. You can either go left or you can go right.
Can I not see anything?
Can you not see here? 1 second. Oh, you can't. 1 moment. 1 moment.
Oh no, we've all gone blind on top of it.
Interesting. Oh, hold on. I wonder if that's because maybe I forgot to do this. There you go. Try that.
Okay, now I see.
I have to put a light source in there for you guys to be able to see it, apparently.
So, looking one way than the other, Vincent will kind of look back to everybody else and hold his arms out.
Yep.
Kind of
I'm
like,
gonna
which way?
point to the right.
You're gonna what?
Point to the right.
You're gonna point to the right, so you're pointing over this way, yes?
Yes.
My way, my right or yours?
Look on the map and look
This
where our
way.
cursors are. Mine's dancing around. You only have
Right.
one. You only have one right. Thanks.
All right, keeping an eye out while I continue on this way.
Mhm.
I am actually going to go ahead and, if I may, roll a perception check.
Yeah, you can absolutely roll a perception check.
$15.
15. You don't happen to notice anything overly suspicious about this room or about this corridor.
Can we still hear the drumming at all?
Nope, the drumming is gone.
I'm gonna go to the left a little bit and just see if it starts back up.
Nope, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm going back to everyone else.
Good. So I'm gonna peek around this corner.
Yep.
Peek.
Again, just a long hallway. It looks like.
There doesn't seem to be any doors down along this hallway.
There's like an indentation around here. Might be a door, but until you get a little closer, you're not sure. Hig.
For when I actually managed to get my icon down to the end of the hallway to check if the indentation is nothing.
You want to move your icon?
Yes,
Are you going...
there she is, slowly.
Hold on. Oops. It's literally just a door. It's actually slightly ajar.
Where the hell did I go? I'm traveling through walls now.
Look over where Vincent is. I put you next to the indentation. Follow my cursor.
There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to open the door.
Yep. Again, the door is slightly ajar. You just kind of gently push it open. One moment, please. Let me grab my notes. This appears to be an empty earthen room. The door that you just came in is there. There are 2 entrance points to the south. The first one appears to be another wooden door. The second one appears to be another archway.
Hig's going to wait until everybody's caught up.
Yep. You should be able to move through the door once it's open. And just take your icon and drag it. There you go.
Oh, weird. There we go.
Ilardis, I'm going to move you. Unless you're just chilling there.
He's legging all crap right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move him then. Just give me a second. One second, I have sirens coming apparently. There we go. Okay. So you're all effectively in the room. Again, you've got what appears to be a wooden door over here. And this appears to be an archway. The room itself is empty. Or at least it appears to be. Nothing really of note in here.
I'm gonna poke the door.
Gonna poke the door.
Yeah, you know, test the handle, see if it's locked, stuff like that.
The door does not appear to be locked. However, when you go to open it, it doesn't move. The handle turns freely, but it doesn't move.
I'm gonna gesture to Vincent to come and open the door.
I will be right back.
Okay. Anything else? Vincent. Vincent. Yuki's gesturing at you. Roll me a perception check to see if you notice her, please.
If you don't notice a 7-foot-tall cow bunny creature thing waving her arms at you, there's an issue.
9? Given Yuki's size, yeah, there's not a problem there noticing that.
Okay, I'll commence a quick door check.
Okay. Roll. What are you attempting to do with your door check?
I am attempting to make an attack roll for 21.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
The door groans, and you can hear cracking, but it holds fast.
I'll check the door again.
All right, do it again.
25 with 12 damage.
25 with 12 damage. The door splinters open. And give me 1 second, because I have to set up something in this room.
You gonna take a break soon?
You what?
I gotta pee. Are we gonna take a break soon?
We are going to take a break soon. Just bear with me for 1 second.
Okay.
There we go. The door splinters open. And yeah. And as you walk in, you notice several creatures just milling about in this room. Some of them are laying down. They're not really moving, but they're looking right at you. And that, my friends, is where we are going to take a break. Vincent, you open up that door. And you see several creatures milling about, and with the racket that you made breaking open the door, they are looking right at you.
What kind of creatures? Are they dog-like?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Ten.
They appear to be canine-like. There's 2 smaller ones, 2 larger ones, and then there's 3 walking on their hind legs. That's about all you can see.
Sorry, that last bit cut off.
Yeah. So there's 2 smaller ones, there's 2 larger ones, and there's 3 that appear to be walking on their hind legs.
Ah.
So I'm gonna reach past Vincent and just gingerly close the remains of the door and back away a little bit.
Yeah, they're still...
Basically noping out of this room.
Yeah, they're still staring at you.
So,
Through
just
the
gonna type on his phone. I found some dogs. Some of them are standing on their hind legs. And show
In
it
my
to
notes,
everybody.
those are werewolves, Vincent.
Are you sure?
Probably.
Hig is frantically looking through all her bags and pockets.
Okay.
Because you can't hear it, but her mouth distinctly looks like it's saying...
Okay.
Hmm. Well, if we leave them alone, they'll leave us alone. That's how things work.
They're looking, like, right at you.
Look back at them. Smile, wave, look back at the rest of the party, type out. See, we're cool.
One of them growls at you, and it starts to move forward.
Back away slowly.
Oh, I have
Nobody else
something.
is backing away?
Alright, so as soon as Vincent is clear of the door,
Mhm.
Hig's going to slide a hunting trap right in front of the door.
Okay. So put your cursor where you're putting the hunting trap. And give me 1 second, because I'm going to make that green. Right there. What is this? That didn't turn green. Cool. What are you looking at doing? Like, what does a hunting trap do?
Alright, so,
It traps hunters.
Thanks.
when you use your action to set it, this trap forms a saw-tooth steel ring, blah blah blah. The trap is affixed by a heavy chain to an immobile object, or like a spike driven into the ground. A creature steps on that plate and must succeed on a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Or take 1d4 piercing damage and stops moving.
You said DC 13?
Yes.
One moment, please. The first one through is this dude. I'm just going to put him up here because there's not enough room on that door. 1 second. DC 13. You said dex save, yes?
Yes, and they'll have to make a DC 13 strength check to try and break free if they get trapped.
So dex and a strength.
Yes.
1 moment. He makes his dex check. Fails the strength check.
So he stops moving.
Okay. He's just stuck there for a moment.
Yeah, and each failed check deals 1 piercing damage to the trapped creature.
Okay, 1 moment. Guess that's a failed check, so cool.
And it looks like he's stuck there until he makes the checks.
Cool. So basically you guys have bottlenecked the door. Awesome.
Run
So
away!
1 moment. I'm trying to figure out. That's not what I want. Fuck off. That's not what I want. Fuck off. Let's try this.
all right. So whichever way we end up running, Vincent is going to bring up the rear.
Okay.
User Bard lacks permission to update combat.
Sorry, yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm screwing with things here. So, I need to know marching order for you guys.
My squishy ass
Just
is in the
second,
middle.
Taryn.
What was that, Yuki?
My squishy ass is in the middle.
And Vincent, you were saying something? Vincent? Vincent?
There's sirens like right outside. Be a minute.
Sorry, you what?
I think he said there's ambulances right outside. Be a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can wait.
Mika will be in front of Yuki.
Arrange yourselves on the map.
I'm currently hiding behind Vincent, and I was able to put the details of the hunting traps.
I see that.
So I technically have 2 more.
What the hell? I don't know if that worked or not.
Oh, so I did forget to add that he's restricted by the creature can move, but they're restricted by the length of the chain, which is about 3 feet on average.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna get you guys to roll your initiatives then. Screw it, we'll do it this way. And you'll need to rearrange yourselves on the map, please.
Is it a click the icon, click roll initiative type thing?
I don't think so, because I don't need to put you in the, there's no tracker at the moment, so.
Alright, I'm good.
Nico, what'd you roll?
7.
Hig, what'd you roll?
20.
Yuki, what'd you roll?
18.
Ilardis, what'd you roll?
17.
Sorry, 17?
Yep.
Okay, Kiba, what'd you roll?
Okay. Give me a quick sec.
Okay.
Six.
Vincent, what'd you roll?
20.
Hig, what's your dex mod?
1.
Vincent, what's your dex mod?
4.
One moment. I need to roll initiatives for these guys. And their initiative is... One second. Where did you put their initiative at? I can never remember. Cool, we'll just use that. Okay, there's that. These guys. Okay. And these guys. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Vincent Hig. That one. And we got Yuki. Damn it! I need to learn to write properly. Yuki.
Who needs that?
Right. Elardis. Okay. There's your initiatives. First up is... Well, the direwolves can't do anything at the moment, because they've got a werewolf stuck in front of them. Vincent, you're up.
So is the plan to still get away from these things?
I don't think we've really had time to discuss a plan, and
Actually, we're going to change
personally, Hig, I guess, could scratch on her plate that chain's not going to hold forever, and if we want to keep going further, I would rather get rid of them now than have them sneak up and bite us in the ass, literally.
So
Keep in mind, you guys are in combat.
just
So,
Can't back
Vincent
out.
is just gonna quickly on his phone type out, "They have young ones."
I don't think they give a shit.
I'm gonna scribble down. Can we try to leave the room and see what happens?
okay, keep in mind,
We're
you
in
guys
combat.
are in
No.
you guys are in combat, which means Vincent can ask, Vincent can say something. He won't get a response until your turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to basically hold my action until a decision is made.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna attack anything unless it approaches me,
Okay. Hig, you're up.
and unless it attacks me first, rather.
Okay. Hig, you're up.
Well, since everyone seems to be waffling, I will simply have my the blunderbuss up and ready to shoot anything that looks like it's going to take a bite out of me. I am bite-sized and very aware of that.
So you're gonna
That's
what?
not what they mean by 2-bite brownie.
Haha.
Jay has redeemed Saving Grace, which will give one of you a one-time advantage on saving throw. So, Jay, you will trigger that. You'll redeem those when you want them to be redeemed. So when a person coming up that you want to redeem it, and you'll let me know who it is that you want to redeem that. So, sorry, Hig, say that again. What are you doing again?
I am holding my blunderbuss at the ready for anything that's going to look like it's going to try to eat me.
Vincent and Hig are holding actions. Next up is this werewolf in front. Needs to make a dex check or just a strength check this time.
Just a strength check.
And it needs to beat.
13.
And it rips out of the trap and shatters it. Is it able to move?
I believe so, yeah. It
Cool.
just says that it can use its action to make the check.
Cool. This one is going for Hig.
Of course.
One moment, please.
Does that trigger my shot?
Yeah, that would trigger your shot as it goes to take a swipe at you. So you are moving in initiative order. One moment. Where's my eraser at? There it is. 1 second. Hig and the werewolves switch place. Right, what did you hit at?
11.
That will actually hit.
Rolling for damage.
Yep.
14.
14, what type of damage? Piercing?
Piercing 10 and sneak attack 4.
Huh? Are your bullets enchanted or anything like that?
No, they are, I believe they are plain old bullets. Let me double check.
So, the bullet slams into this thing, and then a moment later falls to the ground, having been pushed out of its body. And it is going to take a swipe. One moment, please.
Yep, just plain old bullets, nothing special.
That's going to hit at a 20.
Yes, it is.
For 3 points of piercing damage as it attempts to actually take a bite out of you.
Does it succeed to bite me?
Yeah, at a 20 it does.
So, what are the chances of a brownie catching lycanthropy?
Well, that's interesting you should ask, because you now need to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Nice.
Oh,
That is...
Dang.
Congratulations. You've managed to avoid any disastrous effects. Hold on a second.
wait, did I push the right button?
Hang on a second.
I think I may have pushed the wrong one.
We're actually going to hold off on that saving grace for the moment because that was a nat 20 on the that was a 20 on the Constitution. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's Constitution save. So that would in effect be wasted. We will give it to the next person who comes up who needs it. Give me 1 second. This wolf is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is going to attempt to go for Elardis. 1 moment. And is going to attempt to bite your ranger, your hunter. With an 11.
Not even close.
Yeah, I didn't think so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And this one moves into the room as well. Next up in turn order, he held action, Yuki.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna move up to this one. Give me a sec, I forked something.
Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in on the map here so you guys can see what's going on.
So apparently control and drag does the
ruler?
measurement thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That works. Thank you for the heads up.
And I am going to swing at it with my Morning Star.
Alright. Roll it.
Apparently that's not where I was supposed to click.
What did you roll?
I think I clicked the damage instead of rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, so let's try that again.
Okay.
Will an 8 hit it?
That will not. Your Morning Star just kind of sails by its head. You're a little frazzled with these things and not having access to your magical abilities.
Yeah, because it's a werewolf.
Yeah, well, you also don't have access to your abilities, right? So your magic, so you're a little shaken.
I have no magic. It's a freaking werewolf, and it's a freaking werewolf.
Yep.
Plus, I am not melee. I am range. I don't like this. So I'm just gonna raise my shield a little bit for protection and hide behind it like the coward I am.
Hilardis.
Okay, because I'm ranged, I'm gonna attempt to disengage so I'm not trying to hit this thing at a disadvantage.
Do you have the ability to disengage from a fight?
Technically with my Misty Step, but guess what needs a verbal component?
Okay. So if you pull back, you're going to be taking an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay, one moment, please. This werewolf is going to attempt to bite you as well. 1 second. That'll hit at an 18.
Nope.
Son of a bitch, dude! Alright, move. Okay.
Hopefully it should do the trick.
Okay.
Just gonna double check to see if I need to do anything, or if I can manage anything else.
Okay. As we wait for Hilardis.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
A 23 to hit?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit with your arrow, yeah?
Yipper.
Okay. Roll your damage, please.
Uh, 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep. So you knock your arrow, you aim for a moment, you let it loose as you back up. Your arrow slams into this werewolf. And a moment later, it pushes back out and drops to the floor.
That's weird. Yuki is suspicious.
And you can watch, if Hilardis is looking at it, he'd actually be able to see the wound where the arrow landed, just close up behind it. Anything else from Hilardis?
I'm going to try and hit it again.
Alright, hit it again.
this werewolf can get fucked with a natural 20.
Okay. Roll your damage. Just a regular arrow strike?
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be 7, and then, what was it, plus my proficiency? for
Something
the
like that, yeah.
Crit? Let me check. That'll be plus 3 for the proficiency, so that'll be 10 points of piercing damage.
Your second arrow slams into this thing. You actually hear it land this time with an audible thud, sinking into the flesh. And then a moment later, it pushes back out, drops to the ground, and the wound closes. Anything else?
As a free action, I'm gonna flip it off, and I'm gonna use, or would I be able to use the rest of my movement to put my bow back, or would that be?
You know what? I'll give it to you at half a movement. Yeah, you can put your bow back. You won't be able to pull anything else out this round, though.
That's fine.
Okay, so you put your bow back. Moving on. Wolves. 1 second. They have... Okay. Good job, good job. This one's going for Vincent, and... this one is also attempting to go for Vincent. Vincent, you're going to have 2 wolves on you here. The first one is going to attempt to take a bite. 1 moment. And he actually bites his own tongue. This one... 1 moment. Is going to hit at a 7. That totally hits Vincent, right?
No hit.
Pardon?
No hit.
No hit. Okay. Moving on. Nico.
Yep, I'm gonna move over here
Yep.
and go for the werewolf with the doohickey.
Okay.
I need to switch back over to my actions. But I do get
12 with the quarterstaff for
Yeah.
bludgeoning. That will hit. Roll your damage, please.
11 on the first one.
Okay, roll again.
$14 on the next.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
11.
Okay, so basically, thunk, thunk! And there is no noticeable damage to this thing.
Flurry of blows.
Yep.
First one is 17.
Okay, that'll hit.
7.
Okay.
Second one is 10.
That will not hit.
And then stunning strike.
Okay, 1 moment. So your flurry of blows, as you hit, it's like hitting a stone wall. You don't really manage to feel anything done as you connect. Do your stunning strike, please.
I don't know. It's just, you need to make a con saving
Right.
throw.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that. Give me 1 second. Con 14. 1 moment.
Yep.
And that's a saving throw, yes?
Yes.
It rolled a 13, so it is knocked prone.
Stunned.
Sorry, stunned. So we're going to do that. Cool. It is stunned. On
And the next hit has advantage.
Cool. That'll do.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, moving up. Kiva.
Okay, Kiba is going to attempt to bite the werewolf that is now stunned.
Okay.
Right, and that's going to be with advantage, I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
Yes,
that's with advantage.
It'll be with advantage, yes.
Nice.
Side note, Blaze,
Mhm.
peek at your PMs.
Thank you. One moment.
That'll be 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Eight piercing damage,
Okay.
and it has to try and succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
One moment. Saving throw. It is knocked prone, but as Kiba's teeth pull out, the wounds heal up behind him. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Yep, that's it for Kiba.
Okay, top of the turn order. This dude actually can't fit through the door. Neither of them can. So the two larger wolves are actually stuck in that room for the moment. Vincent, you're up.
All right. Vincent is staying where he is. And I don't know how to show this in the Beyond 20 thing, but Vincent is going to rage.
Yep. So you go into a rage?
Yep. And he is going to attack this werewolf
This one?
that's in front of Hig.
Yep, absolutely. Go for it.
So, Sunblade and Denzel.
Yep.
$20 to hit with Denzel, or the Sunblade, sorry.
20 to hit with the
No,
sunblade.
wait. That's Denzel.
Okay.
My mistake.
20 to hit with your bat. Okay, roll your damage.
Damage is 13. It's not including the... Alright, it's not including the rage damage, so that's an extra 2, so...
Okay.
13, 14, so 15,
Okay.
and it's also not showing the lightning damage.
Okay, so roll your calculate your lightning damage.
Yep. It's not showing it here.
What do you have to roll for it?
Just a second, I gotta bring up Roll20 so that I can check what that was again.
Okay. I will tell you as you are doing that when your bat hits, it does land solid, but it's like hitting a concrete wall.
Just means I have to hit harder.
Vincent's answer to everything, I suppose, folks, is hit it harder if it doesn't work the first time.
I mean,
It's
it's
true.
worked for him so far.
If it ain't broke, why try to fix it?
I mean, you're not wrong.
An extra 1d6.
So you're gonna roll a d6. So down next to the chat bar in Forge.
Public roll.
Hang on. You might be able to type in /roll space 1d6.
Six. So 6 extra lightning damage.
Now, this is interesting.
So that
because
would be...
your diamond-coated baseball bat hit, and it was like hitting a concrete wall. You could actually feel the vibrations traveling back up the bat. The lightning, however, leaves scorch marks on this thing, and you immediately smell the scent of burnt fur.
Oh yeah. So 21 total damage.
The bludgeoning damage doesn't seem to have done anything. The lightning, on the other hand, has.
Alright, and the Sunblade
Yep.
is 12 damage plus...
Is that radiant damage or is that piercing?
So 14 damage from the Sunblade, and the radiant damage 7.
Okay, so the 14 damage, was that piercing?
It says radiant one hand.
Okay, so 14. So how much damage altogether?
14.
14? One moment, please. I need a calculator. No, actually, I don't. I know what that is right off. Cool. Anything else from Vincent?
Going to do his second attack.
Yep.
Let's see. It was also... Sorry, this is going to take a while because I'm used to using Roll20.
You're
for
fine.
everything.
There's going to be some kinks for today's session. We will get those worked out as we switch over. I fully expected things not to go as smoothly as normal because we are moving to a new system. Or a new virtual tabletop. I'm trying to figure out what works best. So, like I said, this is a sandbox campaign. It's time for us to basically fuck around and find out what works, what doesn't, learn our strengths, our weaknesses, that sort of thing.
Alright. Clear that off, and I'll go with Denzel for the first attack.
Yep.
That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
The Sunblade is a 27 to hit.
The Sunblade will hit, so will the bat.
Okay, that is...
What did your bat do for damage?
Uh, 7 and 6 lightning.
Okay, one moment. Again, when you hit it with your bat, it doesn't really seem to have done much, but the lightning, again, just this fresh burst of burnt and singed fur. You can actually see patches of fur where the lightning is hit.
Right.
Okay.
Sweet. And the Sunblade
Yep.
did... It's a crit. So, 10... Who's there?
This intermission brought to you by Vincent not knowing how to do math.
Well, it's giving me a whole bunch of numbers, and I'm not sure which ones I'm using.
Okay, no, that's
Like,
fine. I was trying to make funny. I was trying to make fun. So,
Like, there's Radiant... Okay, so I'm using the Radiant one hand,
yes.
Radiant one hand, and it's doing the crit damage twice, though. So, okay, so that'd be 6, 8, because strength.
So it'll give you the regular roll, and then it'll give you the crit rolls, right?
Right.
And then it'll also factor in. It'll also give you whether it was one-handed or two-handed.
Yeah,
So
9, wait, so 10, 12, so I guess that's 19 total damage with the Sunblade.
nice. Second.
Now, I'll also
Very
mention
nice.
the Sunblade doesn't actually have a blade; it's all energy,
Yep.
kind of.
Yep. Again, your Sunblade slices through this thing like a hot knife through butter. You can smell burning flesh, burning fur, and this werewolf in front of you, in front of Hig rather, gives out just this absolutely aggravated howl. Like it's in serious pain. Anything else?
Oh no, you pissed it off.
Vincent will look at the other wolves and kind of do a "come here" gesture.
Anything else?
That's all my turn.
This werewolf is going to attempt to bite Hig again.
I know I'm tasty, but come on.
2-bite brownie, man! 2-bite brownie!
Haha.
Hig, will a 14 hit?
Yes.
Please roll me a Constitution saving throw. Thank you.
13.
Thank you very much. One moment, please. This one is going to move up and attempt to attack Vincent with a bite.
Do I take any damage?
Oh, shit, yeah, right. Give me 1 second. I gotta roll damage for that one.
No worries. Take your time.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Let's try this one.
I said nothing.
4 points,
That's not the roll you're looking for.
4 points of piercing damage. The second werewolf is going to move up next to Vincent. And is going to attempt to bite. 1 moment. An 11 to hit.
will not hit.
For fuck's sakes. And the third one is going to attempt to hit Nico. As it attempts to take a chunk out of Nico. With a 16.
Yep.
Please roll me a Constitution saving throw while I figure out your damage. You take 5 points of piercing damage. And
Oh, I rolled the.
you what?
I rolled the wrong thing. Hold
Okay.
on.
1 moment. Give me 1 second.
It's a 7 on the Constitution save.
Bear with me for 1 second. Okay. That's it for the werewolves. Hig, you're up. Hig, you're up.
Sorry, bird distracting.
Burb!
He's had a nap, so now he's demanding scritches.
Of course he is.
So the werewolf that just tried to nom me, is he still in front of me?
He is actually still in front of you, yes, and he is snarling in either anger, pain, or frustration. You're not quite sure what.
Well, I didn't appreciate the nom either, so I can actually do this. So from Hig's hand, you're going to see a little bit of a flicker of blue. It looks almost like moisture is getting pulled out of the air and getting turned into ice.
Ice knife! What did you roll to hit?
17. Needs to do a dex save of 13.
1 moment, please. It fails its roll. What did you do for damage?
Total damage of 25 piercing, 15 cold.
How would
damage.
you like to do this?
So this comes out as a sphere, actually.
Yep.
So I'm just right in the mush. Just gonna aim right for its face and blow it away.
Paint the scene for me.
I guess this thing's pretty big, huh? Or is it like on all fours?
Pardon?
Is it much bigger than me, or is it on all fours?
It's on all fours at the moment.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, she's just going to, as when she's getting a good ball of that ice, she's essentially going to reach out right for the muzzle and just unleash everything that she can, as big as she can, right in his face. She just wants to turn this whole thing into a big ball of ice.
Okay. Yeah, and your ice knife just you go to hit it. Your ice knife sinks into the flesh and literally just tears it apart from the inside. The jagged barbs of ice on your knife shredding everything they can touch, and it actually falls to the ground completely dead.
Nice.
Higgs just kind of like look a little bit like, job well done.
Nico, the one that's in front of you would have actually been stunned, so it wouldn't have been able to actually take an attack.
That's true.
So
yes.
you can take back that damage. That was my mistake.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Anything else from you, Hig?
I am looking at what I can do. So I can actually, yeah, I think I'm just going to step back a little bit.
Okay. You take a step back.
Yeah, I can take a disengage.
If you have it amongst your abilities, yes.
I do.
Okay, then yes, you can disengage. I think it gives you like a 5-foot step or something like that.
Yeah, without triggering an attack.
Yep. So yeah, you managed to move back 5 feet. You can move your icon. Anything else?
No, she's going to. I'm going to see how many more times I can do this spell, basically.
Okay. Yuki.
So, since I see that magic seems to be working, the one right in front of me, I'm gonna throw that alchemist flask that Hig gave me right at it. And hopefully I found the right thing.
Okay, Hig. Sorry, roll me a strength check then. And Hig, I need instructions for the alchemist fire, since that is yours.
Okay.
I need to know how much damage it does.
If it's the thing I linked, Hig would have to tell me if that's the correct one, though.
Alchemist fire flask. That actually it looks like it might be sticky. Sticky adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact. Make a ranged attack, not a strength check, against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 Dex check to extinguish the flames. And you are going after this one, or this one?
This one right in front of me. How do I do a ranged attack?
So, on your D&D Beyond sheet...
I'll be right back.
Yep. Where's Yuki at? There we are. On your D&D Beyond sheet... 1 second. That's going to be... We have a... You don't have any ranged weapon either.
No, I am all melee and spells.
Okay, so we're gonna roll a d20, or roll me let me see here. Give me 1 second. That's not what I want. Range combat works similarly to close combat. When making a ranged, roll your d20, add your ability and proficiency modifiers, and compare your result to the target's armor class. So, you are going to roll... you're going to make me basically a dex check and add your proficiency bonus.
So just straight up roll dex?
Roll me a dex check. Yeah, straight up dex, and then add your proficiency bonus to it.
Plus 3, so 17.
17? That will hit. So, roll me a d4 for damage.
Is there a way to roll dice
In the chat, just
yeah.
type /roll 1d4.
Sure.
2 points of fire damage. Awesome. 1 moment, please.
And now it starts taking fire damage.
Yep. I'm going to actually make a note here. I think there's a place for me to make notes, maybe. Okay, we're going to do... Where's my... There it is. Zoom in here. Fire. Awesome. I've got a fire icon on that. Excellent. Anything else from the cleric?
I'm wondering why I'm suddenly sideways.
That might have been me. Because I know Nico did it too. Basically, just imagine you're in the square that you're in, I suppose. We'll fix it later.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So other than that, I'm done.
You're done? Awesome. Moving on to Ilardis.
Okay. I'm gonna use half of my movement, and I'm going to slowly unsheath the Sword of Talain.
Okay. Oops. So you
After
unsheath
that-
your sword. That's going to be half a move.
Yep. And since my total movement is 30 feet, I'm going to use the rest of it. I'm going to move right up beside Yuki, and I'm going to smash the on fire werewolf with the sword.
Okay, move your icon.
You're back.
Yep. You want to be in this square here if you're attempting to smash that one.
The lag is real.
I got you. Give me 1 second. Okay. Roll your attack, please, with the sword.
Would I be flanking, or it's just straight up?
In this case, no, you are not, because there's nobody directly opposite you.
Okay. Then in that case, it's going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. As this thing is now apparently even more on fire.
That's going to be 7 slashing damage.
Okay, any other damage that needs to be taken into account?
Let's see. It looks like it's only a +2 to hit against undead creatures. If it hits if it reduces the undead's hit points to 0, it's instantly and permanently destroyed. It also has turn undead, but otherwise that's about it, other than the fact that apparently the sword is silvered.
Okay. So your sword slashes into this thing. You pull it out, and you watch the wound close up the moment your sword exits. Anything else?
I'm going to slash at it again.
Okay, do it again.
$24 to hit.
24 will hit.
It's going to be another 7 slashing.
Yep. Again, same as last time. You managed to hit this thing, but the moment your sword pulls out of it, you watch the wound close up right behind your sword. Anything else?
There is a look of visible frustration on Alardis' face, but other than that, that's pretty much it.
Vincent, you are going to have 2 wolves on you here, as
Cool.
they are attempting to bite you. One moment. Uh, 13 to hit for the first one.
Nope.
Okay, one moment. $20 to hit for the second.
That'll hit.
And that's going to give you 5 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And we are moving on to Nico.
Back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Hello, welcome back. I'm going to hit at the one in front of Yuki again. The one I stunned.
The one you stunned? Okay.
Yep. 17.
Okay, how much damage?
I have to go deal with kid stuff. I'll be back.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Not really noticing much. Even though you felt your quarterstaff hit solidly.
Yep. Second hit. 17.
That'll hit.
That's for 9 damage, and then stunning strike again.
He's still stunned at the moment because we didn't really. Oh no, he wouldn't be.
He wouldn't be.
Okay, my bad. So yeah, stunning strike. So are you doing your flurry of blows as well?
No, not this time.
Okay, so stunning strike, roll it. Or so he has to make me a Constitution save.
Yep.
My bad.
DC 14.
DC 14. I will learn that at some point.
Eventually.
That's gonna be a 13. So he is stunned again until your next turn.
And has advantage on the next hit.
Which means if he can he hit? If he can, it's probably a disadvantage. Or-
No. It's the next person that hits him has advantage.
Okay, so he can't move at all then.
No, he cannot move at all.
Excellent. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Kiva.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Kiva.
Okay, let me see what I can manage to do here other than absolutely nothing. Apparently I really need to start freaking reading stuff.
What's the matter? Did your normal attacks get taken away?
I mean, aside from that, apparently I haven't been adding my proficiency bonus to Kiba's attack and hit.
Oh shit. Yeah, you might want to start doing that.
Yeah, Kiba has the Beastmaster bonus. The companion gains an additional bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to the Ranger's proficiency bonus.
Oh, we've only been doing this for 2 years now. I suppose you were bound to catch up with that sooner or later.
I mean, true, and it's also kind of... this particular bit is entirely new to me.
That's fine. So, you're welcome to go with Kiba.
Yep. So Kiba's gonna try and make another bite attack.
Okay. Roll your to hit.
Uh, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Back.
Points. So 11 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And that is going, and it's gonna have to make a DC strength save or be knocked prone.
Sorry, beat how much?
13.
It fails! And it is knocked prone.
So Kiva's just like got this thing pinned and he's pissed.
Mhm.
Anything
I'm
else?
back.
Welcome back. Anything else from Kiva?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Moving on. The direwolves still can't do anything. Vincent, you're up.
All right. Vincent is going to move.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You will take an attack of opportunity from one of those wolves, just a heads up.
Yep.
Okay, one moment while I roll. Nine to hit.
Nope.
Okay, keep going.
That's where I'm moving.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. Right. And I am going to attack. This one's on fire. The one above me is prone and
Stunned.
I'm going to go ahead and... Wow. Where is it? Reckless attack. Give myself advantage. I have advantage anyway against the one that is prone.
Okay.
But still, it'll help with attacking the second one. So, first attack.
On which one?
Denzel on the prone and stunned one.
Okay.
$25 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 8 damage and 5 lightning damage.
Thank you very much. Again, you smell that that slightly familiar scent of singed fur, but your
Sweet.
bat hits solid.
Alright, 26 with the Sunblade.
Okay, 26 will hit.
That is 10. That is 19 damage with the Sunblade.
So that is radiant damage. One moment. This thing lets out a howl as your Sunblade literally just slams into it and starts ripping and tearing at its flesh, and it actually starts to sizzle, and you can smell basically just the sound. You can smell the smell and hear the sound of like cooking flesh.
Alright.
Anything else?
I will attack the one that is now on fire
Yep.
with my extra attack action.
Yep.
First off, Denzel.
Yep.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
That is 11 bludgeoning and 4 lightning.
Okay. Again, you smell the scent of burning fur, but not really much else. Again, your bat just hits solid as electricity arcs.
22 with the Sunblade.
Yep.
And 15 for the 13 plus 2 from okay, yeah, so total one-handed damage 13 for the Sunblade.
13 for the Sunblade. Awesome. And as your Sunblade sinks into this thing, again, you smell that sizzling, you hear that sizzling flesh, and you smell like it actually cooking as your Sunblade rips through it.
Sweet. And that is my turn.
Cool. Moving on from Vincent, it is the werewolves' go. One is going to attempt to take a chunk out of the healer. One moment. I need to find my thingy. I'm assuming a 7 won't hit.
No.
Yeah. So it's knocked prone. The other one's knocked prone and stunned, so it can't actually move. Moving on. Hig.
Hold on. Which one was trying to take a bite out of me?
This one. The one that was
Don't
on.
forget it takes 1d4.
Thank you. Roll me your d4 damage.
1.
Excellent. Calculated. Thank you. It's more distracted by the fact that it's on fire as it tries to take a bite out of you, and it just completely and utterly misses. Hig.
The one that my cursor is currently over?
Hang on a sec. Yep.
There's a pit underneath that forms.
Okay.
I'm moving some dirt.
Okay, so you start to move some dirt. A pit starts to form. What are you attempting to do with this?
I'm just making a 5 foot by 5 cube pit underneath it, so he just sinks down.
Cool. Let me
Now that we have a weapon that can easily slice and dice, I'm just making them easy to hit.
Cool. Give me 1 second. Let me find out how tall this guy is. And we'll say he's buried up to about his shoulders. As your pit starts to open, he starts to sink down and then drops down, so he's like up to his shoulders. He can't really move his arms or anything, and he's still on fire.
Awesome.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, just going to hold a defense action, basically.
Yuki, you're up.
I am going to attempt to ping the flaming one in the face.
Okay, do it up.
I am going to glance right over its head.
You
Just
sure
swoop up into there.
You sure are. Anything else?
I am grumble in frustration, and that is it.
Cool. Moving down the list to Alardis.
I am move so that I'm on the other side of Vincent, and I'm going to do what I do best and hit the damn.
Hold your cursor over the spot where you want to be. You want to move down there? Okay. I got you. Okay. Sorry, and you're going to what?
I'm going to take my sword and try to cleave this damn thing's head off.
The werewolf?
Yes. And it should be, or should have flanking now.
You do have flanking, so you
I'm
can
on the
definitely
other-
roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Do.
21 to hit.
21 will hit. As your sword sinks into it for how much damage? As this thing is on fire and in a pit.
Maximum damage of 11.
Your sword sinks into this werewolf and you pull it out, and again the wound closes right up behind it, leaving no trace you had actually hit it.
That is going to be 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be 4 slashing.
Same effect, actually. Your sword, you go to slash at it, and your sword pulls out, and the wound seals right up behind it.
That's it for the very pissed off elf.
Wolves are up next. Vincent, you're going to get an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
and so is
I will
Alardis.
Go ahead and take that.
Or no, sorry, Alardis is not, because it's not moving out of his threat range. So, just Vincent.
I'll be back in a sec. My kids' friends are here.
Yep,
17 to hit.
that'll hit. Roll your damage.
With the Sunblade, that is 14 damage.
How would you like to do this as the wolf dies?
just as I can see it moving out the corner of my eye, nothing comes out, but I say, "Oh no, you don't," and I just like kind of reverse grip the sunblade and stab right into it.
Cool. And that one's going to move up to Hig, and it's going to attempt to take a bite out of Hig.
Not again.
One moment, please. You're not letting me... Why are you not letting me... Hold on a second. Here we go. That's better. 16 to hit.
That does hit.
And your damage is going to be 6 points of damage
I'm back.
as it attempts to rend your flesh again.
Ouchies.
Yep. And moving on, Nico.
Yes.
This thing is now no longer stunned. Still prone. It's no longer stunned, though.
Stunned until the end of my turn.
Oh, until the end of your turn? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go ahead and hit it again.
Okay. So you go to hit it with your quarterstaff, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. You can roll your to hit. 15 will hit.
12.
Okay. Again, just like hitting concrete, nothing really happens.
23.
23 will hit.
Sorry, didn't mean to roll that twice. 10 damage.
10 damage. Yep. Nothing really happens.
And then do me another con save.
Another con save. You're doing stunning strike, huh? 14?
Yep.
Sorry, 14?
Yes.
Okay, one moment.
If I can't damage it, at least I can keep it stunned for.
It rolls an 18.
Damn. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It is no longer stunned.
Nope.
Moving on to Kiba.
Okay. Kiba is going to attempt to take this werewolf down that is sitting right in front of Nico and right beside Yuki.
This one here?
Yep.
Okay. Do it up.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Hold on. You can't hit that one from where you currently are. It's currently pinned against the wall. Sorry, my bad.
Oh.
You can hit this one, or you can hit this one that's on fire and in a pit, or you can hit the this wolf.
Wait, is this the artist attacking, or is that Kiba?
Oh, hold on. No, sorry, it is Kiba. My bad. So yeah, you can hit this one. I got confused. You're good.
It's fine. Okay, so I guess I'm rolling damage then.
Yep, roll your damage.
Ten points of piercing damage, and it's got a
Make a strength check.
strength.
What's got to beat?
13.
It fails. It is still prone, grappled by Kiba's jaws, not able to really get much in the way, not really able to get much in the way of upwards motion. Anything else, Kiba?
Nope, that's it for Pufferface over here.
I should not have made dire wolves. Cool. Vincent, you're up.
All right. Vincent will do his double attack again, one to each werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be. Where's it? Action. God damn it. Wasn't it? It was. Why in the? There it is. So that one's still on.
This one is still on
What,
fire.
between me and the artist. All right, and is it? And it's also like in a pit.
It is in a pit, yes. So
Does
you.
that grant advantage?
Yes, it does actually.
Okay, so I will not use reckless attack this time. I will go ahead and attack the one in the pit twice.
Okay.
Denzel.
Yep.
That is 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is, with raging, that is 16 slashing damage.
Yep.
Or bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 lightning damage.
Okay, thank you. Calculated.
Sunblade is 8 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay, let me just... Savage attacker... Oh no, that's... Roll for a melee weapon. Okay, it's just the damage dice, never mind. Alright, so I will move on to attack the one that is being held down by Kiba, and I will attack it.
Okay.
Denzel does 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 9, 10 damage, bludgeoning damage, and 1 lightning damage.
Okay. Calculated.
Sunblade will be 16 to hit
That one will hit.
with a 17 radiant damage.
Thank you. It lets out just a shrill howl as your sunblade starts to cook it from the inside, and it's looking really hurt.
Nice. And I will use my where is it? I'm looking in the wrong spot. Combat. Storm Aura
Yep.
to deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to it, so it needs to make a DC 15 save for dexterity.
DC 15 dexterity saving throw. One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually going to be a disadvantage, and it fails.
Alright. And that is 1 lightning damage.
As your lightning starts to fry it, it again just screams in pain. But it's still alive. Anything else?
That is it for Vincent.
Right. Yuki, you're going to get to make an attack of opportunity. Oh, that one can't move. Never mind. Hig, you are going to get to make an attack of opportunity, as is Ilardis, as the wolf moves. Oh, hold on. Never mind. It's not the wolf go, it's werewolves go. Nico, Yuki, and Vincent take an attack of opportunity as this one attempts to get up off the ground.
How do we do that?
Pardon?
We just whack it with our weapons or whatever, right?
Yes. Yeah, either unarmed strike or melee weapons.
I'm actually going to use a sentinel attack, so if I make this attack, he won't be able to move.
If you make it, it won't be able to move. Okay, let Nico go first then.
9.
That will not hit.
Yep.
Who else rolled?
I did. I got a nat 20 for a 19.
For 19 in damage?
No, to hit.
You got a nat 20, so that's a crit.
Is it still considered a crit if my
rolled-
hit on the thing is
you rolled
minus 1, so it's a 19?
You rolled a nat 20 on the dice. That is a crit as far as I am concerned.
Cool, so roll damage, double damage, correct?
Let me see here.
Unless you have buffs stating otherwise, yeah.
Something like that.
It calculated crit damage for me, too!
Yep.
Oh, I like that. 4 piercing, 7 divine strike. Piercing crit damage 2. Divine strike critical damage 8.
Okay.
Total damage 11. Total crit damage 10. So, wouldn't that be like 21 damage in total?
I need those damages separately, actually. So your Morning Star swings into this thing. Again, it's like hitting concrete. You can actually feel the vibrations moving up your Morning Star. The divine energy starts to rend and shred at its flesh, however, as it just starts to sear it and light this thing up. Vincent, what did you roll?
I rolled a 20 for my attack.
Not 20 or dirty?
And nope, just regular 20.
Okay.
And so the damage 20 damage with the Sunblade.
How would you like to do this?
So it goes to try and move,
Yep.
and with my Sunblade still kind of held in like a reverse grip, I just swing it up towards its neck and just go to shear its head off.
Moments after Nico and Yuki all take hits. Kiba would have gotten a hit too, but I don't think we need that as this thing falls to the ground, cleaved completely in half. And this one can't really move, so it is going to take an action to try and put the fire out, which means Yuki, Vincent, and Ilardis are all going to get attacks of opportunity. And who set it on fire? That was Yuki, yes?
I set it on fire.
I'm going to say, since I already used my attack of opportunity, I can't use it in the same round.
Correct. Fire at the start of each of its turns. Creature can take can end this damage by using an action. So yeah, it's gonna use it. It's gonna make a dexterity saving throw, which means Ilardis and Yuki, you will get attacks of opportunity.
But since I just had one and
Correct.
Vincent pointed out, I can't, right?
That would be Ilardis then. Only Ilardis gets one. It manages to actually pat its fire out.
Ah.
But it would have actually taken that 1d4 damage beforehand, so roll me that d4 in fire damage, and then Ilardis can take his attack.
4.
Nice.
4.
Nicely done.
I got a dirty 20.
You got a dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Sorry?
I think yes, that's what he said.
Okay.
Yep, dirty 20, and let's see how much I do. For a total of 10 slashing.
10 slashing. Again, your sword like piles into this thing, and there's not really much damage left behind. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Moving on from the werewolves to Hig.
That is a dire wolf in front of me, right?
That is a regular wolf in front of you.
Oh, goody.
Your 18 will hit with your blunderbuss.
Shoot to the head. Damage of 22.
How would you like to do this?
Nice.
Oh, right in the mush.
Right in the mush? Now you basically hold your gun up point blank.
And,
Like-
yeah, and just goodbye. Obviously, you don't hear it, but she says it.
So you can basically hold your gun up point blank in this thing's face. Make sure you're not like not gonna miss it. You pull the trigger, and this thing's head just explodes everywhere. Ilardis, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
This is payback for Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Waiting for it.
12.
12. You manage to just duck or just slightly move out of the way just in time as like shards of skull come soaring past you. Alrighty, excellent. With anything else from Hig?
Aside from a small creature roar of victory that no one can hear, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to Yuki.
Mace to the face. Not with a 4.
Nope.
I'm gonna like just move. Wait, can I move without attack of opportunity?
Can what?
If I move, does it get attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it does, yes.
I'm gonna stomp my feet in frustration because god damn it, I hate this mace.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from the healer?
Nope.
Ilardis.
Okay. I'm gonna white knuckle, grip the handle of the sword, and I am going to swing the thing as hard as I freaking can.
Okay. Roll it.
$22 to hit.
22 to hit will hit.
$10 points of slashing damage.
Again, your sword swings into this thing. You pull it out, and you watch that wound close right up after it.
Going in for the backswing.
Whoosh, whoosh. Do it up.
$19.
That'll hit.
That is going to be a 3 for slashing.
Nah, you managed to like chop at some of its fur and like take just a small patch of skin off, and then like 5 seconds later, it's right back where it was. Hey, the fur and the skin is like right back as it was, like you'd never even touched it. Anything else, Ilardis?
Nope.
Cool. The wolves are dead. Nico, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and go for the last wolf.
Go for the last wolf. All right. 15 will hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
For 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
Nice.
10 damage.
Yeah, again, just like hitting concrete. Criticize, redeemed a posture check. Please make sure you're sitting upright.
That's for everybody.
Sorry, Nico.
Oh,
Finish.
just
And then I need a con save for
Con save 14.
14.
One moment, please. It makes a 14.
Damn. Okay.
That would actually go to you in this case.
Okay.
'Cause it
Yay. Then he is stunned.
Because of course he is. My beautiful creations. How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anything else?
My poopsies.
Nope, that's it.
Moving from Nico to Kiba.
Okay. Kiba is apparently out of range, so he is going to move into range. Apparently, right there.
Make sure your person is selected, and then the little square, square thingies for the select token. You trying to move there?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And you are attempting to?
Nom 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 nom.
That'll be with advantage. And it's going to need to make a strength saving throw, I assume.
13 plus.
Its saving throw is a 13.
Yeah.
It fails.
And then I gotta do some damage.
Okay.
Some cheddar to that damage.
Okay.
That is 16 points of nom nom damage.
How much?
16.
16 points. Well, this thing is, again, this thing is knocked prone. You don't really notice that it's hurting from that much. It's more concerned about the fact that it's being cooked from the inside out by Vincent's sunblade. Anything else?
Nope.
Vincent, you're up.
Alright. Full attack on this thing. That is going to go with Denzel first.
Yep.
That is a 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
Sunblade next.
Yep. You will get Actually, you will get advantage on this thing, by the way.
Yes, I am rolling with advantage.
Okay.
So that is 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sunblade. That is 19. 17 on the dice with the bonus, 19 because I'm raging with the Sunblade. 19 damage.
Okay, so again, your sunblade starts to cook this thing from the inside out as you just whoosh, whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Extra attack. Denzel. That is 24 to hit with Denzel.
That'll hit.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning damage.
Calculated, thank you.
And Sunblade. 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
And it needs to make, as I am using my Storm Aura, it needs to make a reflex save. Dexterity reflex. A dexterity save of 15.
One moment. That goes to you. It tied.
For 6 damage. 6 lightning damage as lightning shoots out of Vincent's knees.
Lightning shoots out of his knees this time. Awesome. I love it. Straight into its eye sockets. It's looking...
Just as a quick squat.
It's looking like really, really hurt, but it's still just kind of... It's not moving much, but it's still trying to get out of this hole that it's been trapped in. Anything else from Vincent?
That is all I can do.
Yuki, Alardis, Nico, and Vincent, you're going to take attacks of opportunity. We're going to go one at a time. In turn order. So, Vincent's up first.
Sunblade. 20
That'll hit.
for 19 radiant damage.
Yep. How would you like to do this?
I see it getting up, and I just mouth, "Oh no, you don't," and just stab straight down into its head.
As it falls to the ground, having been literally cooked extra crispy. Into the bottom of this pit. You guys managed to bring your senses back to you. Has redeemed Lady Luck. One moment.
There's also still... Sorry.
Jay has redeemed Lady Luck. Give me 1 second here. And we still have some stuff from other rolls as well. So you would have actually gotten an advantage on that. Don't really need it with the Lady Luck. Herald Studios says, I would like to give... Herald Studios has redeemed Hit Harder. I'd like to give this to the DM from one DM to another. Oh, somebody's toying with the DM. Give me 1 second. Well, Herald Studios, thank you so much. That is the first time anybody has redeemed on me. Give me 1 moment. I'm going to actually make note of that.
That is awesome.
Nice. So, once it goes down, Vincent is going to kiss the hilt of Denzel, kiss the hilt of his sword, look at Alardis, and just mouth magic.
As the werewolf falls to the bottom of its hole, you guys are just left standing there. Herald Studios has redeemed Hit Harder again twice.
Ooh, someone wants us to die.
Uh-oh.
One moment. Thank you very much, Harold. I have my notes written. You guys are left standing there as this werewolf falls to the bottom of its hole, having literally, in some cases, fought for your lives.
Hig's going to walk to the edge of it and just start kicking dirt. And at the same time, she's using mold earth, so she's refilling the hole back over it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing?
Kicking.
Vincent is gonna look over to the. He's gonna come down off of his rage and look over to the door where the dire wolves were unable to get out from.
It's literally, they're too big. They can't step out. They're still there. They're just over
Right.
in the corner. They're over, like, here in the shadows.
Right.
You can see, like, the tail of a couple... You can see the tails of them, but that's about it.
Douse his sunblade, put it back, and then with his phone, he's gonna just type out, I think we're safe from them.
So, again... Yeah, so Vincent brings out his mobile device, his phone, and shows you guys a message on the phone. And they can't really move. What are you guys doing? Higgs burying the bodies. Vincent's making sure that you guys are good. We're gonna go to Nico. What are you doing?
He's flopping on the ground and just exhausted.
Ilardis?
I'm gonna peer into the room.
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of move a little slow, putting my sword away, and I've got my hands kind of out in front of me because I can't talk.
So you're moving in through this door here?
With the direwolves in it, yep.
Okay. You poke your head in the door, and you have a giant paw swiping at you. Give me 1 second. Or no, sorry, you have a... not a paw. Fuck it, I'll use this. Yeah, you got a giant paw basically coming at you and trying to take a swipe. Will a 14 hit?
Nope.
And you manage to pull yourself back just in time.
I'm just basically gonna think to myself, okay, that was a bad idea.
Yep. Kiba, what's Kiba doing?
Assuming that Kiba ended up seeing all of this, he's gonna growl, but he's also not stupid enough to like jump in after them and try to take these fellow direwolves down, especially on his own. So he's just kind of gonna take like a defensive stance.
Okay. Yuki, what are you up to?
Since poking my head in to see what else is in that room is a bad idea, I'm gonna poke my head down the hallway over here.
So you're going with Hig. Hig, what are you looking at?
Just to see if what else is down this hallway. I'm seeing there's a door.
There is a door, yes. There is, 1 second. Let me grab that. It appears to be a simple wooden door almost, just roughly hewn, just almost like it was slapped in place.
A 16 on investigation. Does it look pretty safe down this corridor?
1 moment. And from what you can tell, yes. You can tell the door to the east actually leads back into the direwolf room, but it's about the same size as the door that you guys couldn't get through. However, one of the things that you do notice as you are venturing... Are you actually venturing down the hall?
Yes, slowly.
How far do you go?
About halfway.
You get to about here. And you notice about 15 feet in front of you, as you're looking around, about 15 feet in front of you, there is a tripwire strung across the hallway, corridor.
Oh, okay, I'll stop there.
Right, it's like right about here.
Okay, yeah, so like, yeah, right. in front
Right,
of me,
right
kinda
here,
like-
where my cursor is.
Okay.
Let me actually go ahead and light that hallway up. That should have been lit up, but there. There you go. Yeah, so there's a tripwire right on that spot there.
Okay. I'm gonna... I'm assuming I noticed you standing right behind me and stuff.
You would, yes.
So I'll, like, look behind me and, like, frantically motion for her to stop and to see what's up ahead. And it won't move any further until everyone's caught up.
Roll me an insight check. Or a perception check, rather.
That would be 19 on perception.
You can hear your feet scraping against the floor beneath you.
I can hear them.
You can hear them.
I'm going to clear my throat experimentally.
Nothing.
Kick more around, does it make more sound?
Yep. You can even hear the dirt falling down the hallway. Like, landing on the ground down the hallway a bit. Matter of fact, all of you can hear your feet scraping against the floors.
So we must be getting close.
One
to
moment,
the
folks.
edge.
Guys, I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Quick, entertain the masses.
Dance.
Yeah, no one's gonna see it unless it's Critter. And she got a bird.
No. Vincent's dancing on the there.
Burb.
Dancing back and forth. Truffle shuffle style.
Do, 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 do. He's like, Mom, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. So, how's chat enjoying the show right now?
Yeah, how's everybody in the chat doing?
I was hungry.
It's
We
more-
gotta start the barbecue soon.
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back.
Yep. Nepu just said that they need to get going soon.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
We'll be wrapping
maybe
up.
not necessarily going, but at least starting the barbecue.
We'll be going in a moment. So, Hig, you were doing something.
I was waiting for everybody to start coming in, and I'm going to very slowly make my way a little bit closer to the tripwire.
Yep. How close? Keep in mind that these
close?
corridors are only enough for like one person. You guys have to go single file.
Yeah, so about that close.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, Vincent will go to bring up the rear again.
Okay.
Gesture to the others that he'll follow behind.
I rolled I was going to say 11 on the investigation for the tripwire.
From what you can tell, looking around, this tripwire is connected to things in the wall. You might be able to disable it if you're quick enough. And you have a feeling that it might actually trigger some kind of dart.
I'm looking at what I have. Hold on.
Yep. Given that you are basically a tinkerer and you invent things, you have a good idea of how things work, how things might be connected. If you want to attempt to disable it, I will give you an advantage for this one on your sleight of hand check.
Awesome. Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. So you can roll your sleight of hand at advantage.
Would
Great. 4.
Did you roll that at advantage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Roll
Oops.
again.
How do you click that again?
You're just going to click your sleight of hand on your character sheet. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I clicked it. What the fuck's going on? Eight, apparently.
8. One moment.
I'm getting a lag spike, just
Yep.
FYI.
Yep, one moment. You fail.
Ouch.
As you take... you go to fiddle with this tripwire, and you pull it just a little too hard. And the next thing you know, you hear this clicking in the walls, and before you can move, these darts start launching back and forth, and you take 11 points of cold damage.
Ow!
You're also aware that the last battle has given you a fair bit of fatigue, and you are really tired, so you might not be at your best at the moment. Things are kind of a little blurry, things are kind of a little aching. You're a little sore from the last battle, right?
Yeah, she's starting to sway a little bit.
And that's when when you pull it a little too hard, it's actually because your hand jerks slightly. And that's where we're going to end session for today. So give me one moment, please.
Okay.
Whew. I'm about like halfway down on hit points.
So, one moment.
Woo!
As I attempt to bring us back to... Yeah, here we go. There we go. We want to thank you guys... Yeah, I'm here. I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's session. It has been our pleasure bringing this to you as our party ventures deeper and deeper into this dungeon that I am so excited to show off. I hope to have a bit more work done for it next session. And I hope my players have enjoyed it as much as the people watching. So thank you once again. We will be meeting we won't be meeting in 2 weeks because I will be at a convention in 2 weeks. If you want to follow the Debauchery Tea Party, you can follow us on Twitter, which we can put in the chat here. You can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Crimson Entertainment Studios. We do a whole bunch of projects. I'm hoping to switch maybe the Twitter over to Crimson Entertainment Studios at some point. We'll see as things go. I do know that Twitch will not let me change to that name, so I gotta figure out what works and what doesn't. But yeah, it's been... There's our Twitter in the chat for those of you that want to see it. Thank you for... thanks for tuning in. It has been our absolute pleasure.